All right, so this video right here is about why regular dudes should not date models, right? So it's about three different females. You see the females on the screen right here. Three different females are going to debate. I never even watched this video. They're going to debate with this guy who's also in the industry, and he is a photographer. He's done many models and stuff like that as far as photography. Why regular dudes shouldn't date models?
Regular guys should not date models. They should not date models. So all the guys who are liking or commenting under models' pictures or what have you, drooling over them,
That was so
that's
random.
all good for validating the models and helping out their careers and their awareness. But in terms of trying to date them, it's just a bad deal for you, regular guys, whoever that may be. And the reason why is because models' jobs inherently encompasses getting a lot of free attention from men. And a lot of these guys that they have the blue check marks. They have the pink Benz trucks. They have the exotic cars, the nice houses or whatever. So when they slide in the model that you may be dating, when they slide in their DMs and offer them, to buy them gifts or
Just for a second, look how bad these girls are. Like, these aren't regular girls. Look at her, like, and look at her, and look at her. This is not your average girls. Like, why would you even want to talk? These type of women aren't realistic. These aren't real women, bruh. Like,
to take them out on a trip to Dubai, like you see on those pictures on Instagram. You can best believe there's a guy paying for that.
Nope.
Majority of the time, sometimes models they go out and they have fun and they enjoy themselves on their own.
I ain't taking no girl to Dubai. No.
For
Unless it's my wife.
For you who may be dating a model or wanting to date one, know that that by them getting all this free attention, it comes with them having that you now have to compete with those level of higher value guys. So
Exactly.
what comes with that? Now, hypergamy. Women in general look for the highest mate that they can get and try to lock him down. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's just the nature.
Look how uncomfortable these females look when he's talking about these topics, because I already know they're gonna want to debate with him. Females have this thing, and I love y'all females, but y'all have this thing of whenever a dude is speaking on your behalf or speaking about how you guys are, how you females are, y'all immediately get defensive, even if what he's saying is true. Let a female say the same thing he's saying, and y'all be cool. But a man saying it, y'all take it wrong. Now, this dude has experience in the industry. Obviously, he know what the F he talking about. Just pay attention to how uncomfortable they are, why he's talking about this type of stuff.
But the issue is as you, as a regular guy, dating a model who's not getting attention from these higher status guys, the model might lose respect for you, and they, in general, might cheat on you simply because of all of the opportunity that will now be presented to them. So my suggestion to regular guys is instead of trying to date models immediately, is instead to
Look at her face.
Build up your value, whether that be through gaining more money, through more status, or doing the things that you need to do to become the best version of yourself. So that way, when you do if you decide to want to date models, you will know what that comes with, but you'll be able to handle it or go about it in a better way.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
There we go.
Said, man.
That was
All right,
fantastic.
let's hear what the females got to say.
Time on our podcast, being here in Miami, we have access to, I would say, well above average looking women on a consistent basis. Because if you take an average girl in Miami and you put her in the middle of Idaho, she's going to be a dime to most of those guys out there.
Right away.
You know what I'm saying? Like a 7 out here is going to put a lot of other girls to shame in other places. So,
all right, let's hear the women talk.
That's facts, man. That comes from a guy who works with these women consistently on a pretty much 24/7 basis. And I want to open it up to the ladies for some discussion.
Thank you. Let's go.
We'll start with Carla first, and we'll pan over to the left. And what are your ladies? What do you agree with? What do you disagree with?
What happened to the
give us
stream?
your honest assessment.
Okay, so I don't model, but I've been around.
Oh, what the heck you doing up there? It says we debated with 3 female models. What the, bro? I want to hear it from a model, bro. This is frustrating.
Friends that are models, and bartending and being in that certain type of industry also is kind of like modeling because we do rely on our looks to make money.
Exactly. Yep.
And to be honest, I have to disagree with you, my friend.
Okay.
I feel like it all has.
I told you, whenever a dude is speaking on something, bro, on the behalf of a female, she's automatically going to disagree because she's going to get offended, and I don't know why. Like, well, you're not even a model.
You could be
Look at his face.
poor, or not even poor, but like you may not have that much of a high status or whatever. But as long as you and this person have a connection, it shouldn't mean anything. You know, I feel like what you're saying comes from a very, I would say, Miami point of view, and it's very about aesthetics and what you do and who you know, and like unfortunately that's what Miami's already known as, and it kind of sucks because it's so stigmatized that way that you're kind of like just making everyone else feel like, oh well, shit, I don't have the money and I don't have the look, so I can't get this beautiful girl. I can't.
No, you can get a
her. I can't.
you
Like,
can get a
talk to
beautiful
her
girl.
or like it has to be all about what I do and who I know and stuff.
You might just not get a
I don't know, I
model.
just feel like it's very debilitating on someone's securities, which is already a big issue when it comes to social media and when it comes to like going out, especially in a city like this.
Okay. All right. So
But all because it's debilitating or it's not fair doesn't mean it's not true. That's all I'm saying.
let all the ladies go, and then you could rebut. But
Well,
you got
what's
something
gonna
real quick?
Well, if you let all of them go, then they
You'll forget.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Unless I have to write something down.
Yeah. Let me give you some. That's why I keep my notepad here. Then we'll go to Tokyo, and then well,
She can hardly even.
In the meantime, we have some two chats, so you guys want to read?
Yeah, I'll read it.
Okay. Yeah.
We
read
got
real quick.
Chuck LZ21, $20 says, discovered you guys about a week ago. Now I'm hooked. Give it the go work, fellas. Thank you, man.
Thank you for that support.
Appreciate it, bro.
Great.
All right, let's get back.
Anything else, Chris?
Cool. Let's get back to the.
All right. We got.
Wait, hold on. What is you whispering in her ear for? Nah, we need this to be organic. We don't need you whispering in ears and stuff like that. I want authentic. Don't be just whispering stuff in the
Chris,
ear.
pull him up, guys. Give us
Trying to
1
tell her what she
second.
should say.
He's got to find him.
Come on, man. Let's get to this, man.
There's so much drama.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, actually, I do agree with him because I actually went through so much drama
Mhm.
because me doing modeling stuff. Like, I like to look cute. I like to take good pictures. You know, if I have professional picture, it's it's a lot of opportunity for me
Mhm. Of
to
course.
be on like higher level. You know, I take this job seriously.
Mhm.
But the guy I really loved, he was so worried about me, you know, being like too sexy in front of a photographer. But I'm always there. Like I know like professional photographers, they don't be doing some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
You know? Like like we work professional, but like my ex-boyfriend couldn't take it.
You can handle it.
Yeah, like you know, in the same like small room, photographer and I, maybe some models, but you know.
Did he
as
come
a
with you
man-
on the shoots? Did he come with you?
No,
he didn't come?
I didn't mind he can come.
By the way, these women are absolutely gorgeous now. I'm not even really into like plastic women. We call these women plastic women. I'm not even into plastic women. Like, look at her. Look at her face. Like, these girls aren't actually that gorgeous. They're just gorgeous because they're made up so well. Now, she's actually naturally gorgeous. But you could tell she got some work done to her lips and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was being a good girl, but like it didn't work out. Because,
Did he break up with you, or did you break up with him? Just out of curiosity.
I feel like he did because
He
he
broke up
couldn't
with you?
take. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Crazy.
Oja, you got some? Did you finish your thought, Miss Tokyo? That was your.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. Go on, Oja. I know you want it. Okay. So okay. Now you got paper and pen. You're good. Okay. What's your views on it? Do you agree? Disagree? What's your take on dating models as a guy?
So I feel like every woman has her own different set of morals and values. However, he does make a great point, and I say he makes a great point because of the different lifestyles. I feel like as a model, you're slightly an entrepreneur, or you work on the agency schedule, so your life is very sporadic and all over the place. Versus someone who works a 9 to 5, they have that 9 to 5, and that's what they're gonna do when they're gonna come home. So I think being with another entrepreneur or someone in the industry will allow you to have a better relationship with each other because you'll be in that industry with this model and you'll understand what's going on versus what she went through where her man kind of didn't know what she was doing and he didn't understand what was going on, so it made him very insecure because he didn't understand why she had to do the things she were doing.
Okay. All right. Interesting takes. All right. So I guess, and I'm gonna just recap real quick for the people that are just joining because we already just hit 1,000 live viewers, by the way. Which guys, on your way in,
Like the video.
like the video,
Sub to the
comment,
channel.
subscribe, help us get pushed in the algorithm so you can get more content like this because we're the #1 dating podcast in the
In the
world,
world.
and we're definitely the #1 dating podcast in Miami. I looked at these other dudes and they're bums. We're the best. So anyway, no DJ Khaled. So just to give you guys a quick recap, we're discussing the perils that come with dating very attractive women, aka models, women that basically monetize their looks.
Yeah.
Carla was saying that she disagrees. She thinks that
which lasts for a very
it
short
doesn't
amount
really matter,
period of
right?
time.
Is that basically the summary? Like, if and no matter how attractive a girl is, she can still be faithful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Miss Tokyo said that she understands where Elijah is coming from because basically, like, she did have a boyfriend at one point, but he wasn't comfortable with.
Couldn't handle it.
He didn't like the constant attention she was getting, always having modeling shoots, meeting with men, one-on-one situations, etc. And then you're saying it can be done depending on the man himself, if he's an entrepreneur, versus being a 9 to 5, so that he can understand the grind of being a model and being kind of in a situation where schedule isn't like steady all the time. It's very sporadic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Large, what's your rebuttal?
Carla.
Uh-oh.
So, Miss Carla,
Sure.
when I first walked in, the first thing you said to me was you liked my fit.
Well, you asked me.
I did, and you said that you loved it. You liked it.
Right.
I looked fresh.
Yeah.
That's
my
confused with
fit
fresh
was
for the CEO.
my fit was fresh. But anyways, so I want to level with you here. I realize where your mindset is coming from with this. So from what I remember, you mentioned about a Miami mindset of like a lot of the women monetizing their looks, and that doesn't go for everyone in America. And I would normally agree with that. The only thing about that is we live in a globalized marketplace when it comes to modeling. So for example, a model who lives in Miami might have more opportunities than, let's say, a model in, I don't know, Arkansas. However, because the internet exists, and you're a bartender, right? So you know that there's a huge amount of people that are not like from natively Miami, but they come here for work or whatever the case is, and then maybe they end up moving. Look, she's from literally a whole different continent, half a whole different side of the world, and she's partly here, partly in because of she wants to do the modeling. So the first thing to say is that the Miami mindset, in my opinion, from what I see working in the business with hundreds, if not thousands of models, is that kind of exists everywhere. Because I also travel too. I've been to different countries, different states, doing this. The other thing is that it seems as though you mentioned about that there's no love there, that it just seems so, not transactional, but I forgot the exact wording that you used, but something along the lines of that, oh, why can't someone like the other person based on their personality or what have you? Now, yes, those things do happen as well, but the reality of the matter is this: the hotter a woman is, in general, especially when she's marketing herself on Instagram or on any type of social media platform, in general, they will have more opportunities that come their way. And do you know what hypergamy is?
Yeah, but you could explain it again.
Well, for the context of this conversation, we'll define hypergamy as it's anyone. It goes for anyone, but it's for women who try to consolidate on the let's say highest value, on the best man that they can get. So a woman in general wants to try and get the best man that she can, whereas guys, their game or their goal is to try and get as many women as they can.
Oh, okay.
So it's it's a little bit different strategies, but in general, that's kind of how it goes.
Yeah, because for the man, it's about quantity. That's how we are. They always say that men are about quantity and women are about quality. Women are about quality. So that's why they're going to go for the high value man. Everything he's saying is true. And what I don't like about this whole interview right here is, first of all, everybody is too concerned with their image and everything like that. I needed to be a little bit more raw. I need people to really be able to express what really is going on, because this lady right here said that she never cheated on her dude and stuff like that, and it was all great, and but her boyfriend broke up with her. Well, that's her side of the story. No one's gonna put themselves on a chopping block and actually explain really the things that they didn't do in the relationship. Who knows if she cheated or not? I'm not accusing her of cheating. What I'm saying is that she is not she's not explaining the dark side. I feel like none of these females are gonna explain the dark side of modeling and stuff like that. You do not want to date a model. Because women, it is true, it's model or women in general they want to go for the highest value men. So the women, usually when women date men, they're going for the man based on their value. They're going for the man the highest level man they feel that they can get based on their own value. You know what I'm saying? But the higher their value is, the higher the man they're gonna want the value too. You dig what I'm saying? So not all women. No, all women are like that actually. But some have come from different backgrounds and stuff like that. So some women are like okay with like being with a man that doesn't have much money, but he has drive and ambition. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying all women are gold diggers, but I feel like in the model industry they are.
Looking at it from a woman's point of view, if a woman has millions of followers, gets a huge amount of attention and validation on Instagram from a bunch of different guys all over the world, some of those guys, blue check marks, fly you out to Dubai, etc., etc. They might look at their regular boyfriend and say, am I settling with this guy?
Exactly.
Could I, get further in my career or get further with other guys if I, answer these DMs, if I get on that boat trip?
Which is
And
what
I'm
I
going
was
to tell
saying.
you guys right now. Well, this is, I'm going to tell you guys right now, if these are my clients I'm speaking about, I won't name names, but I'll say this. If the model, which the vast majority of the time they do, if the model does go on those trips or on that boat, I can tell you right now, for that regular guy, it's over. It's over. It's just, it's not gonna work.
Dang.
What do you-
Dang. So does that mean that all females are gold diggers then? Or all models are gold diggers? But models have female nature. Dang. It's a wrap. Dang.
You still disagree?
I don't know. I guess it's also because I come from a more alternative side of Miami, and most of my model friends and people that I know that are in the industry are a lot more humble in that sense. It doesn't matter. I know models that get paid so much and that do things for Fashion Nova and Pretty Little Thing, and they're gorgeous, and they try to look for the low-key dude. They're
What?
not trying to go for the guy that has all that stuff, or they don't try to
Come on.
look out for competition or look out for who's better to
Stop
better their
capping.
career, because they
Stop
can do it
capping.
themselves as a woman. They don't
Stop
need
capping.
a man to help them elevate themselves career wise.
Okay,
They
I see
don't
what
need
you're
to sexualize themselves to do those things.
Mm.
They already
But, yeah,
sexualizing
like I
themselves.
said,
Well,
that's my opinion.
The thing is, based on the way the world is, like, there's a lot, you don't even have to sexualize yourself as a pretty woman. And when I say models, I'm talking about like,
But when they invite you to go on a trip, what are you going for, to have a good time? 9 out of 10 times those guys invite you because they want to do something sexual with you. It's not because they want to be your friend or when they
absolutely.
pay you.
Facts, facts.
So
Yeah,
that's
that's
in
right.
a sense sexualizing yourself.
Yeah, no, but what I was saying is that the type of models I'm talking about here are like 8s, 9s, and 10s. The ones who really make money off their looks, and that's their path that they go down. Now, if you know models who are not answering their DMs and turning down those opportunities and do have regular boyfriends, etc., it sounds kind of like you're describing like masculine women in terms of like that they were making their own money. They're not necessarily looking for a guy to take care of them. Like the traditional roles of like the man is a provider and the woman is more so the.
I wouldn't use
yeah.
the word masculine.
Yeah,
I'd
good
say
point.
independent would be a better use.
Which is masculine.
Because in the world that we live in right now, I feel like masculine is a little harsh.
Okay.
So what? It's
No.
true.
When I say it, I don't mean it in like.
No, just real quick. We're
Yeah.
gonna read some super chats.
Real
Quick
quick.
transition. Quick transition.
Real quick.
Okay, so. All right.
This is really good. I'm gonna end it right here. Let me know what you think. This is very interesting. I don't have nothing else to say. I'm also gonna leave the link to the full video in the bio. And in the description, in the description.